All right, this is where most scary movies in the woods start. It's a guy going off the trail. Hey, what is up guys? Skiddy Fishing here, and today I am so excited to be back filming some Tenkara content. I have been kind of on a hiatus lately because, well, spring runoff, it really is what it is. So if you've been following my channel and keeping up with it, you've noticed I've done a lot of Western fly fishing content. And yeah, mostly just because of these rivers and the way that they're blowing out. So, but man, I am super happy to be back. And if you follow my channel because of Tenkara content, then just know that it's going to be getting pretty consistent going forward. So I actually have quite a few rods that I own that you guys have yet to see that I need to be filming some content with, and I'm really excited to get working on those. Today's rod is actually going to be the Wasatch Tenkara Rods Sharpshooter. This is the 6'4" variant. And this is actually donated for this episode by Brendan Harden of Salt Lake Tenkara Guides. So thank you, Brendan, for letting me borrow this. In fact, the first half of this video is going to be me fishing with Brendan because we were hanging out, and I took him to a different creek, just hoping to get in on some brown trout and some rainbows, but it was way too blown out. So we kind of had to settle back on this creek, which there's nothing wrong with this creek. I've just already filmed content here. So, but it was already like mid-afternoon. The bite was slowing down. So I wanted to come back solo and just kind of get a little bit more, just another jab at it, I guess you could say. So, but yeah, this sharpshooter is not owned by me. It is just simply loaned by the man himself. And if you guys are looking for a good Tenkara guide in Utah, I'm going to be posting Brendan's information in this video because he's a great guide and he's a great fisherman. He knows how to read water very well. The theme of this episode is going to be hopper dropper. That is something I haven't done a lot with Tenkara, and I'm going to hold off on my thoughts on how I feel about hopper dropper until the very end, as well as my thoughts on the sharpshooter as well. But enough with me mumbling and jumbling. Let's get to it and let's see what we can catch. Oh. Yeah! No!
Hey, those fish up there have a PhD. Someone told me that.
They do. They're smart.
Oh, baby.
Nice. Brownie.
On the dropper.
There you go. Oh my gosh, dude. The wind literally blew it slightly up. The laws of physics don't apply. I'm happy for you.
It don't smell like skunk anymore.
Definitely
You didn't promise me one fish.
Didn't become a numbers day by any means, though.
What's that?
Didn't become a numbers day by any means.
I saw that one jump under the tree over there, and then you butchered the cast.
This sharpshooter isn't casting any of these flies well. Oh, he took it.
I think your dry needs to be re-wetted.
Yeah.
Re-dried.
I actually lost my Perdigon.
Did you?
Yeah.
So he took it.
Hang on a second. Yeah, go for it. Why did he come up?
He came up and then turned around and swam away.
That's happened to me a couple times since we got here.
Let's go. You got your net? This one's a fighter.
Yeah, except I'm mid-tie.
Oh no! I looked for your net.
Where'd
and he got off.
Did he?
That was a rainbow.
Wait, hold on. Let me try to get a cast in here.
He's right here.
Let me get a whack at it since I haven't caught one yet.
You're good. If it wasn't for the fact that we don't know what the stream up ahead looks like, I would switch to the longer rod, but I've got to rig it up.
Got him. Got him. Oh my gosh. Get over here. Oh, he's foul hooked. He's foul hooked, dude. That's why he feels so big.
Yeah, your dropper got him.
Right.
I always feel bad foul hooking them, but when you're fishing droppers, it happens.
Let's take off the glove for the handle because I just want to get it on the old camera here. There he goes, dude. Hell yeah.
Good fish, man.
Yeah, it semi doesn't count, but I'll take it. It's a trout, so I shouldn't. This is really a lost cause, but got one. There we go. Hey, oh. And you know what? I'm gonna spare you the mean comment because I feel bad now. There we go. That's a healthy fish. All right. Bye, buddy. Thanks for playing. This run looks kind of fun. Haven't seen anything so far. Got him. There we go. That's a good one. Oh my Lord. Come down here behind me, Brendan.
All right.
Rainbow. Really fine spotted rainbow. Took the dry. All right. We're starting to get into some production here. I'm gonna stop where I'm at so you can take the next chunk of this run. All right, beautiful rainbow. There he goes. Finally starting to get into some fish. Well, my right arm was ready for another whack at falling in the water, so now I'm soaked. Slipped and fell forward.
Try to flip up in there?
That's up to you.
Go for it.
As long as you're done.
You tell me if I need to find something that looks closer to that fly or not.
Well, technically it's your fly, so you can take it back anytime you're ready.
That's a big one.
Well, hey, I'm gonna need to have that fly back.
Yeah, hey, bud, you're catching too many fish there, eh? I'm gonna need you to turn that back over to me.
Got one! Damn! Damn, dude! There we go, took the dropper. Oh, dude, you are... Oh, don't fall off, don't fall off, don't fall off, don't fall off, don't fall off. Oh my gosh. right, I'm gonna take the dropper off because that's the second foul hooked fish I've got today. I've never really experienced dropper action or dropper I've never fished a dropper before is what I'm trying to say. It's a pretty cool looking brown for the most part. He's got some nice red spots on him. So, oh, just at the very end here, right before that rock. Look at my hand, dude, between my Apple Watch and stuff. All right, so this is part 2 of this video, and just getting my floatant on my hopper here. I was really unsure how I felt about hopper dropper up to this point, so as you guys saw in the video, I actually snagged 2 fish because of it. And Brendan explained to me that's very common when you do hopper droppers. So I just don't know if those 2 were a coincidence. It seemed pretty clear to me that they were going for the dry and they got themselves hooked in the process. So what I don't want to do is keep snagging fish in videos. So, I mean, literally nobody wants to snag fish. And I don't think they're snagging it because I'm fishing for fish that don't want to bite. It literally seems to me that it's just kind of a natural thing. These water flows are really high, and I would strongly advise that people still consider their strength and safety, coming with a friend, you know, things like that, coming into runoff like this, because this is absolutely insane compared to where it's been. Just want to approach this run slowly. There's always a trout in here. Last time I think we spooked them. Gotcha. Yeah, dude, he took the dropper. Yes. Okay. Nice. So, Sharpshooter has such a great backbone, man, when it comes to this stuff. Because this is a very hard flow with a hard fighting fish. Look at that. That's 5X tippet on the dropper, too. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, yes. Yeah, dude, look at that, bro. Look at that. Wow. He's already out too. Let's say 6 on the nose and a little over 7. So 13 and a half inches maybe. So we'll let him go and swim upstream. And just like that. So this is the run where I started. I started the first half of this video at. This is the hardest run to catch fish on, even when the waters are lower. I always get bites and interest. But man, especially when they're browns, the first thing they do is they just drop downstream. And just look how violent that is. That's what makes fishing here challenging. Also, too, when you come this late in the afternoon, you just don't know if anybody else... Oh, gotcha. Dropper again. Oh, no, he took the dry. He took the dry. Hell yeah. Look at that, dude. Brownie. Heck yeah, dude. That is dope. Let's see if I can get him slightly untangled here. All right, guys, get your hands wet. Finally got him unhooked. He got tangled, so it's just one thing to think about. Look at him, there he goes. He's just chilling at the edge of the rapids. That's just one thing to really consider when filming or fishing a hopper dropper is he kind of got wrapped around because he took the dry, so that just meant everything that was underneath it just wraps around him. But that's fun. It's fun to get a catch right there. Gotcha. Dropper. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. Boom. Bloop. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, dude. Yes. Let's go. Yes, dude. All right. They're liking the dropper right now. It's like a 10.5 inch, 11 inch trout, but wild. I'll let him go behind me. Doesn't spook. We're still on the same continuous flow of footage. Let's just keep trying. What do you guys think? How many more can we get from this run? Dang, dude. This is wild, bro. These browns are fighting so well. Like, so well. This brown has some really cool patterns on it. He's got some nice, like, red halos and stuff. We'll let him go behind me now, once again. So, a couple things I'd do differently if I had a little more time is I'd probably reevaluate the level line to tippet ratio, but really it's not that bad. If anything, I don't really like to go beyond my rod length in overall line. Some people do level line as long as their rod and then they add 2 to 3 feet tippet. So if this is a 9-foot rod, they have like 11 feet of line, and I don't like that. If I have a 9-foot rod, I'm also fishing a 9-foot line, which means I'm fishing, oh shit, there's a snake. I don't know what species that was. I didn't hear a rattle, but yeah, so 18 feet total. So I'm not gonna go much further than that. However, with all that being said, so I like to do, for this hopper dropper, I'm literally going all the way to the base of the handle here for the overall line beyond the cap, and that's probably about 10 to 11 inches of line total, about another foot with the dropper. And a lot of people always ask, they're like, well, how much should I do? Like, I'm not meticulous. I don't overthink it. I don't want to overthink it. I just do it, and if it doesn't work, I change it. And so far, just based off of no predetermined, you know, line to level, tippet, ratio, whatever, I just kind of threw what I thought was gonna work on there, and it's working. So that's the thing about Tenkara, guys. Keep it simple. But anyway, one of the few times you'll ever see me go beyond the overall rod length. All right, guys, well, I think that's gonna complete this video for this round, and I could not be any more satisfied with how things went, man. I know by late summer, let's say end of August, this is gonna be a lot less flowy, and it might be worth coming back with a different rod and trying this again. So I'll definitely do a follow-up trip because this is the furthest I've been up. I didn't really use anything super special. This is just kind of a standard parachute type hopper. Parachute meaning that it's got the white fuzz on the top so you can actually see it as an indicator. And then I just did a little zebra midge off of it for the entire trip. So didn't even swap anything out really for day 2. So let's talk about this rod real quick. You know, with my reservations on this, I would use this rod for exactly what I did today. Either hopper dropper setups or high water that's very fast and it has some deep pockets. Because the thing about the Sharpshooter is it is a fast action rod. That means it is a little bit more stiff compared to other rods. This means you can throw streamers with it. You might be able to throw some heavy, you know, smaller tungsten nymphs, if anything. And I mean, if you look at the pictures of what some of the fish that people are catching with this rod, I mean, it's like steelhead. So this is kind of like, to me, like a big fish, small stream Tenkara rod, or it's really good for kids if you really want to get your kids into it as well. And because of that, these longer blanks, I don't know if it's just like a buttery smooth cast. I don't get that with this rod. So if you're looking for a good casting rod, this is not it. I mean, look at the Wasatch Tenkara rod's logo. It's literally a bow and arrow cast. And to me, that is exactly what this rod is going to be used for. 99% of the time is bow and arrow cast. So once the fish are hooked on, I love the action. It's a great action. It's got a strong backbone. I mean, I've had fish going down these really fast runs and I'm still able to kind of pull them back and stuff. So it's a very strong rod, and it deserves credit for that. But if you're in a very, you know, open area and you just love that false casting, this rod, without furled line at least, is not the rod for you. But the name literally says sharpshooter, so I just think to myself, tight vegetation, things like that. Now, my good friend Kyle from TNT Epic Adventures, he fishes the sharpshooter a lot. In fact, I would even say in confidence that maybe it's his favorite rod. So Kyle, if you're watching this, comment below, let me know, man, because you're using that rod a lot and it seems like you really enjoy it. I'm super glad that I got the opportunity to fish this and really get a full-length video on it. So Brendan, thank you for letting me borrow this rod. And let me know if you guys have any specific questions about the sharpshooter or Wasatch Tenkara rods in general. I have a big love and support for Wasatch Tenkara. They are some of, Ruben and Nathan are some of the most humble, genuine humans that I know. Very, very selfless guys. And I know they really, really care about their brand and their anglers. So with that being said though, still not quite my favorite rod, but definitely a place for certain situations. I'd say that if I picked up this rod, it would probably be exclusively a runoff rod when the water's high and fast. But anyway, enough with my blabbering. You guys have heard my full detailed analysis on this rod, and we've got more Tenkara rods that you guys have yet to see that we're going to be fishing here before too long. We just need rivers to cooperate, but it's going to be like 90 degrees this week, so I think it's coming. So anyway, I appreciate the views, the support. Share this with your friends, guys. Thank you so much for everything that you do for Skiddy fishing, and we'll see you guys on the next adventure. Tie lines, everyone.